SGG family, baby, what's good with y'all, man? I know we're here with a different angle. You guys see my actual reaction setup. I got the reaction mic. Well, I mean, I use it for game videos too, but different setup here because we are reacting to the Madden 23 franchise deep dive. You know, it's gonna be the probably biggest series on the channel. At least view-wise, it's seeming that way too as well. It was one of the main things I focused on my reaction channel, which is why you guys are kind of seeing this kind of reaction setup. Because guess what? What's up, Sean 2 Smooth Game, man? This is on the reaction channel as well. So if you are watching this on the reaction channel, make sure you guys head over to the game channel, Smooth Got Game, because that is where this series will be posted. The entire whole series will be over there. No more gaming videos on this channel. Head over there, subscribe, turn the bell on so you know when this is coming out. But I'm going to post it on both sides because I got a bigger audience on my reaction channel. So I'll give you guys a chance to see it. If you guys want to see my thoughts on it, cool. If you guys want to actually see me play the game when it comes out and drops, head over there. So yeah, we're gonna get into this deep dive. It's about 8 minutes, and they're talking about all the new features. So let's see what kind of new things they done brought to my franchise mode. I miss a lot of the fun things that they used to have, man. I mean, they used to have like that weekly show. You know, you go to the main menu, you get to watch like highlight reels of the 3 best games from the past week, the players of the week, talk about the 3 best games for the next week. Like, where did that show go to? And, you know, you had all these just big key things that would help make things just a little bit harder, you know, between negotiating contracts, signing free agents, bringing people in that actually had good morale. From a my player standpoint, right, with the superstar mode, you actually had to pick an agent that met like your personal needs, like, you know, didn't have too much of an ego, but actually got you a lot of money, you know, finding that good balance, and just like being able to have like the hot and cold streaks from week to week. Like, players will play better if they're on a hot streak and then they were cold. Like, this stuff like that needs to gradually work its way back, and I think it is slowly but surely over the years. I mean, the perfect game probably may never exist, and you know, you got to take things for value. Did it get better? Yes. So that's the reason to be happy, excited. Is it back to where it used to be? No. But if they made the game exactly perfect, then it would just be recopied every year. There's going to be little things that mess up. You know, they only get a year to kind of work on the game, and they got to re-put all this information back in and re-fine tune different things. So I imagine it's probably hard on their side. So I'm trying to see it from both sides. Like, I want that stuff to come back. It's probably hard to implement it back in, harder than we think, than just putting in a couple codes. I know we got like hackers and modders and stuff that do it for like, you know, PC mods and stuff like that, but dealing with a console is a completely different beast. So I mean, until I see the mods come through and work, like college revamp, until I can get a disc copy or download it on my PS5, I'm gonna just say it's probably hard to do for a console. So that's just where I'm at on everything. Let's go ahead and hop into this deep dive, though I shouldn't have to chop anything out because it shouldn't be copyrighted. It should be all free claims. So let's get active.
In addition to the all-new Field Sense gameplay system in Madden 23, new features are coming to franchise this year. Today, we're excited to share the details about free agency, motivations, tags, contracts, scouting, and some of the things we're doing to...
Hold on now. I'm gonna try to leave it up. I don't know how. Hopefully you guys are able to see that in the bottom corner. If I need to make it bigger, I might do that. But like, some of this stuff does look kind of new too. Like, as they were going through those meetings, I'll try to
provide deeper immersion.
And, like, let you guys see certain.
We focused on these areas specifically to respond to player feedback, with the goal of enhancing the realism, authenticity, and fun within the mode. To emulate the same level of drama and fun that fans experience during the free agency period each offseason, our goal with free agency in Madden 23 is a more competitive and rewarding experience for our players.
Okay.
In Madden 22, free agency signings were based on which team offered the most money to a player.
And even
in Madden 23, money remains a factor, but that's...
Ooh, okay, hold on. So let me see if I can... I'll elongate it for a little bit just so you guys can kind of see, right? So it looks like we got the historical championships, motivations, Super Bowl chase, warm weather states. So it looks like these are some different motivations that can impact them going to places. I guess it's Jason McCourty, and I see Saints underneath. So I guess this is, you know, New Orleans. So as far as a warm weather state, you see a little bit of green. Super Bowl chase, we're in the playoff contender, I guess, tag, maybe, franchise tag, maybe. We're a playoff contender, so that's green. Historic championships, though, I mean, we only have one. So I guess that's why it's still yellow. Like, we have one at least, and, you know, we have been in the playoffs pretty regularly here recently. So maybe that's why it's still yellow and it's not like all the way green or all the way red. And then you can see he looks like he has a player tag of a mentor. So teams are more interested in this player during free agency, boosts weekly training XP for other players at their position. So I wonder if that works for all safeties or just free safeties. Interesting. This is the only problem about like moving this. Now I gotta make sure I put it right back to the exact spot that it was at. There you go. I think that's where it was.
It's not the only factor. All new player motivations and tags add competition and skill to the process. They also drive decision-making beyond just the money offered when negotiating free agent contracts. Motivations help determine why a player chooses to sign with a particular team. Let's go deeper here with some real-world examples. Jarvis Landry just took an offer with the New Orleans Saints, and one of his motivations to sign there was going back home to Louisiana, where he grew up and played college ball. We have the same motivation in Madden 23 called close to home. If a player has this motivation and you can satisfy it, it's going to give you a leg up in negotiations. Another example,
am I going to have to know where they're... Because, you know, when you get the creative players, obviously, you know, it's easy to Google Jarvis Landry, where he's from. What happens when you go to those actual, like, auto-generate classes? Like, how am I going to know where... Is there going to be a hometown thing now where the player thing is? I don't think it said hometown. I think it just says their college. So, will I get to see where their hometown is, too? So I will know, like, okay, this player is going to be close to home. So if they care about this, like, you know, or am I just going to have to rely on that red, yellow, and green kind of meter? Am I going to know beforehand, basically? That's what I need to see.
Receiver Russell Gage signed with Tampa Bay. He actually got a recruiting call from Tom Brady a few days before he signed with the Bucs. This is another new motivation in Madden 23, where players want to play with franchise quarterbacks. Previously, players like Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, and Rob Gronkowski all signed with the Bucs to play alongside Brady, a legendary franchise quarterback. Our last example is linebacker Von Miller. He's a veteran who wants to win a Super Bowl first and foremost. That's Madden 23's Super Bowl contender motivation. Player motivations are going to better define where players go in free agency. So, the decision is about much more than money. Okay. Does a player want to be in a big market? Does he need to be at the top of the depth chart in order to sign? Ooh. Does he fit the offensive or defensive scheme? We even have a no-state income tax motivation for teams in Texas, Florida, and Washington, for example, which is pretty cool. We're also introducing all new player tags that directly impact free agent logic, trade logic, draft logic, and player progression. Let's walk through a few examples of player tags.
Yeah, let me see some of these.
When Aaron Rodgers wins the MVP award in Madden 23, he'll get the award winner tag. This will drive free agency AI and increase the interest of other teams to sign him and drive up his market value. Another player tag is called Day One Starter. A great example is wideout Jamar Chase, who became the Bengals' top target on day one. With this, CPU teams will now utilize pro-ready
Nah, this is just, you know, y'all might not be. Doesn't that look like, that looks a lot different. Colors look a lot nicer here. I'm the type to notice everything, bro. So, like, this still looks, like, aesthetically pleasing to me to see it kind of look like this in the back. So, every team should be, like, the little hint of their team color logo. I like that. I like that.
Moving them above similarly rated players on the depth chart to get them more reps and progress them faster. Okay. Player progression logic is improved as a result. 85 instead of 87. One more tag example is veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner, who has the mentor tag. This tag gives an XP bonus to all players at the same position during weekly training. You're incentivized to sign veteran players because they can help develop your younger guys. The new free agency hub is where you place offers, compete with other teams, manage free agent signings, view player motivations and tags, and more. You'll see each player's motivations in the
I like that. So I'll see their motivations.
Upper middle portion of the screen, as well as this overall interest level in your team.
Okay.
Player motivations are
I see at the bottom, overall interest level.
Displayed in order of importance and can be either a positive, negative, or neutral status. Next, in the upper right-hand corner, we have the Market Watch. This shows the current number of teams that are interested in the player, as well as his offer status. The status can be no offer, in the hunt, or not in the hunt. This provides valuable information as to whether or not you want to continue targeting a player. Below, you can also see his expected market value, which gives you a starting point on what you want to offer for his contract. Another new addition to the free agency system is the introduction of active negotiations.
You only do 5 at a time?
In order to create a sense of pressure, we've added limits to the number of offers you can have out there at any given stage. In stage 1, you have a max of 5 players you can negotiate with, so you need to...
And it doesn't look like they go out of this, like, faded thing. So let me see if I can elongate this once again for you guys to see. Look at that. So it looks like the interest level, too, is right there on the middle. You see where it's, like, yellow and then green. Right before you get to like his attributes, so you kind of get to see it without even clicking on each player, like what their interest level in your specific team is. It looks like next to it to the left, it looks like motivation, right? Don't that look like? I think that's negotiation. So it looks like he's got an X. Maybe this is like no offer because I think earlier it said no offer. I don't know what that says. If y'all can see that, I can't really see it, but it looks like there's at least like new columns, new tabs.
Be
new
thoughtful
information.
going after those top-tier free agents. As the stages advance, you'll be able to offer more players. So in stage 2, you'll get up to 10 offers per eval period. And then after that stage, you'll have an unlimited number of negotiations.
Okay.
We also added the evaluate offers button at the bottom of the screen, which allows you to place an offer without advancing the week, giving you more opportunities to go back and forth with your free agent targets each week.
Ooh.
Finally,
dang, there was our moment to kind of look at it like unfrozen. See if I can back up real quick. Okay. So I see it says negotiation status. I think it's right here on this. It's got X. You see their X is by them. You got about offers. I guess you get 3 maybe per week, and that gets you to see if they'll accept the offer without advancing the week, which is actually pretty clutch. But you only get to do that 3 times. That can obviously really help if you put in an offer and you don't know if you're gonna get it. You might be. How many times has that happened to me? Like, right, I've been the top person on somebody's. I guess like the point system back on the Madden 22. I thought I was going to get them, and I got rejected because they went somewhere else. And I know it's happened to plenty of you guys too. Well, now you get to, at least 1 or 3 times use that evaluation mark and be like, all right, are they going to accept it or not? No. Okay. I raise up the money. Got to turn up the years. Maybe this just isn't going to work because I've, maxed out everything that I'm willing to give to him, and it's not going to work. So go try with somebody else.
Go back and forth with your free agent targets each week. Finally, at the bottom of the screen is where you can sort through the available players each week, view their player card, target your players, and make your offers. We've added 4 new contract offer presets to help streamline the negotiation process. Player-friendly, team-friendly, neutral.
Oh, you can just swipe through it right there. I like that. You could probably still customize anything.
And very player-friendly. And they each come with their own risk and reward. Okay. You can still customize your offers as well. Okay. And a top community request, new rollover cap, allows you to carry over unused cap space to the next year.
Okay.
We've taken the top requests from player feedback to improve franchise scouting from Madden 23. First, we've added